Ophiuchus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome to Mystic Unicorn Tarot, and welcome to another general love reading for you. Yeah, thank you guys so very much for tuning in. Please keep in mind, Ophiuchus, that this is a general reading. Yes, so this is not necessarily going to resonate for everyone. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We could be speaking to a cross watcher here, so just keep that in mind. The roles could be reversed. Just place this into your life and place yourself into this situation as it fits for you naturally. Whatever it is your intuition says resonates and or is right for you, then take it and work with it, yeah? Please also keep in mind, Ophiuchus, that this is a timeless reading. This does not have to resonate for you at any specific moment. Whenever you're guided to watch this reading and it resonates, then that's the message for you at that time. Also, I would like to point you guys into the direction of the playlists here on the channel. Readings for each and every sign, yeah, and there's a ton of messages. So if you're looking for extra guidance, go to the playlist that corresponds with the sign you are looking for and pay close attention to the titles of the reading, as that's going to help you understand whether or not their message is for you. Yes? Also, if you feel so inclined and you haven't done so already, please make sure to like that, smash that like button, also subscribe, and leave me a comment in the comment section down below, letting me know how this resonates with you. Let's have a conversation about it, yeah? This is a safe space, intended to be a safe space for everyone to be able to open up and have a real conversation about what's going on in their lives and be real and honest and true about it, yeah? Safe space here. All right, Ophiuchus, we're starting with the Romance Angels deck. I'm going to get an overall view of your situation, last shuffle, for my Ophiuchans, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, Spirit, let's get into this. What messages do you have for Ophiuchus at this time? What's going on in Ophiuchus's love life? First card you have that has flipped over is Let Your Friends Help You. Okay, first thing that I'm hearing with this, Ophiuchus, is that you're struggling with this. You're struggling with allowing your friends to help you. Some of you feel like you don't even know who you can trust at this point. Whether that be, you know, with certain people in your life or just the universe as a whole. But really what I'm getting from this, Ophiuchus, is that you're having trouble trusting anything and or everyone. It really does feel like you're having the most trouble trusting the universe in your situation right now. I do feel like let your friends help you feels more like letting the universe help you, but then therein lies the problem, because you don't exactly know if the universe is helping you at all, or maybe how the universe could be helping you. If it seems like things are just going wrong left and right, that is a universal thing right now. You are not alone here, okay? Let's go deeper. What's going on here? You have chemistry. Chemistry has been coming out for just about everyone lately. It came out for all of the earth signs. It came out for Libra yesterday, at least. Okay, you have Let Your Friends Help You, chemistry, and make the effort. At the bottom of the deck, Ophiuchus, you do have true love. This is what you're seeking. This is what you're guided towards. What I just heard also is this is what you are guided to understand. So, Ophiuchus, there seems to be a situation in your life right now in which you are being guided towards learning what true love really is, okay? You have, apparently there's chemistry between you and someone else. It may be that chemistry actually, if there isn't a specific person, it may be that chemistry actually is the topic of contention here. And this chemistry energy feels like where a lot of the mistrust or distrust in the universe, or maybe just your circumstances, is stemming from. You have chemistry with someone, or you've had chemistry with people in the past, but that chemistry never really led anywhere. Or in some cases, it led towards destruction. What I want to say here is that if you are going through a cycle of really learning how to be discerning when it comes to having chemistry with someone, It feels like that is the big lesson for you at this time in your life. And it's a lesson that is leading you towards understanding the effects of true love, what true love really looks like, what true love really feels like, what actually happens when you engage with real true love. And the specifics or the answers to those questions, Ophiuchus, are specific to you and your situation, you and your preferences. There is no blanket answer for what true love really is or how true love really feels to you. It really is a matter of what is specific to you, what is in alignment with you as an individual. Some of you may even be looking to lots of self-help books or gurus or videos or whatnot, whatever, maybe even excessively watching tarot readings or something like that. It does feel like for some of you here, this energy is starting to reach the border of obsession, may even have crossed the border of obsession. But that's really only because, if that is the case for you, that's really only because you're trying to understand. You're trying to get the message. You're trying to get the lesson. But the biggest thing that I'm feeling for you or whomever is resonating with this right now is that you have to learn to define that for yourself. You have to come to those conclusions or come to those understandings for yourself. There is only so far, or only so far that external sources can take you, or only so much that an external source, be it another person in the form of a guru or self-help situations, books and whatnot, all the experts, there's only so much they can tell you before you reach the end of the resonance of that message or whatever that understanding is for you. It's going to take you, allowing that to take you where it is, it can take you, but then crossing a line. I'm literally seeing a border between where these self-help situations can take you and where it is you still need to go. You still have to cross a border into the unknown, okay? It is dark over there. I can see it. I understand. And there's fear involved with it. What if I make the wrong move again? What if I make another mistake? God forbid, what if I make the same mistake? Don't worry so much about that, okay? I understand that, there's a lot of judgment that can come from people around you, or even some of these gurus or external sources that say that almost shame you for ending up making the same mistake. And I say that very specifically, for ending up making the same mistake. It's not like you got into or necessarily got into a certain situation only to find yourself making the same mistake again. It's really just a matter of there's something you have got to learn within that cycle that you haven't quite grasped yet. And we don't want to say that, we don't want to discourage you when we say that. It's not about discouraging you. It's about opening you up to the possibility of what else could be seen in these situations, to help you really understand true love and to help you work with the elements or the energy of chemistry so that you don't find yourself making the same mistakes again, okay? But ultimately, Ophiuchus, that is going to take time. It's going to take you cycling through the situations. Yes, it's going to take you learning the lesson. I hear that, Spirit. But also, it's going to take you making the effort. There you go. And I was going to hit make the effort next anyway, but we segued right into it. Make the effort. You still have to try, Ophiuchus. And I know, baby, I know what that feels like, because let me tell you, the despair in the air is strong, honey. And when someone stands there and tells you, but you just need to try, it's like, fuck you, I've been trying. I get it, Ophiuchus, but ain't nothing to it but to do it. I mean, I really wish I had something else, or another way, another phrase, another word, another sentence that I could use. But what it boils down to is you really just need to make the effort. I'm seeing the 9 of Wands energy right now in my head. You really just have to keep pushing, keep trying, keep going, keep plugging along. Don't stop, even though it seems like all the energy in the universe right now is forcing us to not make any moves. But hey, okay, let's go deeper here, Ophiuchus. and see. I want to get some blockages, some specifics and blockages, and or the shadow elements of your situation right now. Let's get one more shuffle here. I'm using the Love Oracle cards now. All right. So what are these shadow elements, or what are these blockages? What clarity? Okay. You have Cupid's arrow, which says, I'll show you in a second, but Cupid's arrow says, have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation or meeting, hesitation. Well, I'll show it to you now. This is Cupid's arrow. Okay, so have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation or meeting, hesitation. But see, this seems to coincide with this chemistry energy. It's almost as if at this point, Ophiuchus, you or some of you are blocking any sort of arrows Cupid could be tossing your way, because you don't know if you can really trust the chemistry that you would feel with this person or whomever. Okay, let's see. Continue, please, Spirit. What else is going on here for Ophiuchus? Next, you have love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you, letting you know. Okay, so there is obviously a theme here of someone being in your vicinity that you have a connection with. Okay. One more card, Spirit. One more card for Ophiuchus. Okay, well, Ophiuchus gets 2 more cards. All right. Damn. Okay. Oh, what? Overall energy is wedding rings. This has been coming out for so many. There's such a common theme within all of the zodiac signs right now that I've been reading for. Wedding rings came out for Virgo. It came out for an, either Gemini or Libra. I mean, but what Spirit is saying is it's about commitment. Okay. You have love. Wow. Okay. And then you have karmic relationship. But karmic relationship was in reverse. And I'm going to keep it that way. All right, some of you have a karmic relationship that you're dealing with right now, and this person just keeps calling you or calling on you, pulling on your energy. I feel like what I want to say for some of you with this karmic relationship and the fact that it came out in reverse here, I want to read it to you though. It says, fleeting, triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. With this energy having come out in reverse, Ophiuchus, I feel like there is, I heard you're in some sort of karmic loop, okay? But on the opposite side of that, the mirror image, or, you know, the opposite side is love. Unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. It's as if this karmic relationship is mirroring to you the exact opposite of what love truly is. And I do feel like, Ophiuchus, that Cupid's arrow is in fact trying to reach you. And what Cupid has for you is an expression of, or a reality of, I want to say, true love. Okay, real love. True love right here. But what's blocking it is this karmic loop that you seem to be stuck in. It's this karmic lesson that you haven't seemed to move away from yet. And it's not about getting away from it and circumventing the effects of it. It's about learning the lesson so that you can pass through it. Okay, there's no skirting the issue. There's no easy way around any of this. You have to move through it. You can't bypass it. And actually, that might be the problem. That might be the real problem here. Trying to actually bypass the lesson instead of really flowing through it and working through it. This might actually be someone that you are married to or have been married to. This could represent divorce. You could be trying to avoid a divorce. You also could, or this could be someone that you're in a committed relationship with, or the ultimate goal or the end goal for you could be marriage, or at least some sort of stable union, partnership, life partnership with another person. For the most part, Ophiuchus, I feel like this wedding rings energy is the ultimate goal for you, your ultimate desire. But what's standing in the way are these karmic relationships, this karmic cycle. For some of you, there's also a theme here, and this came out specifically for Taurus. So maybe you're dealing with a Taurus, or maybe you have Taurus energy in your chart, in your system that's predominant. But there is also, with karmic relationship in reverse and love call here, I feel like there's a certain connection that you are not, what I want to say is you're not allowing yourself to really let go of for whatever reason. The strongest reason that I'm feeling here is that there may still be a level of love involved here that you're, gosh, Ophiuchus, it feels like you're literally just refusing to let this go. In some cases, for some of you here, you've got to, it just, either you're refusing to let it go or the other person is refusing to let it go. It feels like it just keeps coming up. Like it just keeps coming back around, or it just keeps resurfacing. Maybe you have unfinished business. It could feel like, or it could be, it does feel like this could be an element, a level of, an effect of unfinished business. But it feels like something about that unfinished business still lies in your hands. It's as if the ball is in your court and you could make the game-winning shot, or you could take that shot that completely ends the cycle, and either you're refusing to do it, you're just not doing it, or you're afraid to do it. You're like getting stage fright. You're getting cold feet. You're cramping up. You're seizing up. Either this is you or this is the other person. But really, ultimately, it feels like the ball is in your court somehow. And I feel like the basis of that is you just got to end it. You've got to stop the cycle. You've got to move forward from it. You've got to move through it, Ophiuchus. You can't get around it. It's not for you to get around. It's for you to learn the lesson of, to gain wisdom, to get wiser, to become wiser, to then be able to move through the karmic cycle. Okay, let's keep going. We're going to start with the Crystal Visions deck. I want to look at the viewer here, or the Ophiuchus, okay? Most likely going to be the Ophiuchus here, but it is also, we also could be talking to a cross watcher, so please take it as it resonates. Place yourself into whichever side of the equation that it fits for you specifically. But I want to look at the energies of the Ophiuchus here, and or just the viewer, the watcher of this reading, okay? Last shuffle here. Show us the energy of Ophiuchus, or the watcher, the viewer of the situation. Show us the energy of the viewer of the Ophiuchus at this time. You have the Emperor with the Queen of Swords. Decisiveness, boundaries, being in control, being the master of your own domain, making the decisions for yourself that are right for you, regardless of whomever else may be involved here. Six of Cups. Yes. All right. So there are definitely some past circumstances, and the King of Swords. Okay. There are some past circumstances that this side of the equation is needing to deal with, is needing to come to terms with. I'm hearing is needing to just end it. Overall energy at the bottom of the deck for you, Ophiuchus, or viewer of this reading, is the Moon. All right, the Moon. The Moon is representing illusions. I'm hearing listening to your ego versus listening to your intuition, your higher self. You have the Emperor here with the Queen of Swords, the Six of Cups, and the King of Swords. All right. So you need to be decisive. You need to make a decision. You need to draw a line in the sand. You need to cut the cords. You need to work on seeing these past situations, these past circumstances, and or specifically these past romances for what they truly are. And what I feel like specifically, Ophiuchus, is that at this time, at this point in your life, from the angle that you are able to see them, you are able to see these past circumstances for what they truly are. But the thing about it is you need to allow yourself to do so. In some cases, you may have to take responsibility for certain things that you experienced, certain elements, certain things that you experienced within the situation, certain elements that were a part of the makeup of the situation, maybe even certain ways that things turned out. You have to keep in mind, Ophiuchus, that all relationships are a two-way street. No one person is ever truly 100% innocent. There is always some form of responsibility that needs to be taken into account. And often, especially if you find yourself in an extreme victim situation, or you are very much identifying with being a victim in a situation, even from that point, there is still something you have to be able to be willing to take responsibility for, and that can be very difficult. I understand that. A victim mentality is never a good place to rest, okay? And that may exactly be where you are finding this karmic loop keep going. There is, Spirit is saying there is an excess of victimhood or victim mentality here. And we don't say that to devalue your feelings or to negate your feelings or to tell you that you're wrong. It's just that sitting in this or settling into a victim mentality is, I heard, your first mistake, one of the biggest mistakes that you can make for yourself. Because effectively you're leaving yourself powerless. And that's not who you truly are, the Emperor. You are very powerful. You have the power to take the reins. You have the power to take the wheel. You have the power to make the decision for yourself. And for some of you here, or really the overall feeling is that there are some really tough decisions you are going to need to make. And in some cases, it does literally mean just completely cutting people off, certain karmic relationships off. And that's where we get into the similarity with the Taurus reading. You have to just end the cycle. Okay, for Taurus, there was a feeling of, you know, you guys are still friends, or you're still trying to be friends, and that's just not appropriate or applicable in this situation. You just have to let the situation go altogether. Even if this person is someone that you've been married to, or at one point in your life is someone that you felt was your best friend, and now things have changed so drastically that you don't know who each other are any longer. Trying to keep this fire, or at least whatever you've got going on between the two of you going, is not helping you in any way. It's only keeping the karmic loop going. It's only blocking Cupid's arrow from hitting you where you will find true love. The power is yours, Ophiuchus. That's really what matters here. That's the big message here. The power is yours. Or at least you have the ability to take that power and hold it in your hands, but you've got to make the choice to do so. Okay? It's up to you. It's upon you to make that, to stand in that position, to hold that power, to hold that line. No one else can do it for you. No one else can hand it to you. No one else can deem you ready for it. You just got to stand up and take it. And listen to what your higher self is telling you, I just heard. Okay. All right. Let's look at the other side of the equation. I'm trying to figure out what's best, to look at the old cycle or what's new. But quite frankly, you can't really get to what's new until you really leave the old cycle behind. So let's look at that. Let's look at, in terms of the other side of this equation, let's look at the karmic loop that you're stuck in and see what is the energy of that. Oh, there's the Queen of Swords again, Ophiuchus. Whoa. Ace of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. You got to just cut the cord here. That really is the thing. You just got to cut the cord. You got to be discerning. You've got to take this energy of the King of Swords, in which you are being given the ability to see clearly and objectively what these past situations are, Six of Cups. And in terms of that, in terms of being objective, in terms of being real and honest with yourself, whatever conclusions you make or you come to in terms of that, you've got to employ the Queen of Swords part of the situation and draw the line in the sand and hold that line. Be discerning, saying to yourself, okay, we've made X, Y, and Z conclusion, so we're going to make A, B, and C change to reflect the conclusion that we make. And the big thing about it is, Ophiuchus, you have to make that conclusion. You've got to come to that conclusion. You've got to draw the line in the sand, and you've got to hold it. Okay? The Queen of Swords is not playing. She doesn't play games, all right? It is what it is. Either you're going to fall in line or you're going to get rejected or you're going to get moved out of the way. And it's not even, I mean, the Queen of Swords can be quite vindictive. Okay, she can be, but that's not what we're talking about here. It's really like, don't even pay attention. There's an energy of like not even paying attention to what's going on the other side of that line or the other side of that boundary, because we've already decided that it is not relevant or it is not to be part of our energy or our cycle or our environment. So why even give it any thought? Why even pay it any attention? Why even pay it any mind? You've already come to the conclusion that it is to be released and or rejected. I say that word rejected lightly, but discernment, it is what it is. I mean, you've come to the conclusion that it is not meant to be a part of your situation. So why even give it any other thought? Or right, okay. Let's give this 2 more shuffles here. Show us this karmic loop, please, Spirit, for Ophiuchus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Show us this karmic loop. Show us this karmic loop for Ophiuchus, please. What do we need to see? What do we need to know about this karmic loop? The King of Pentacles is reversed. Lack of stability, excessive focus on the material, on the 3-dimensional, on the practical even. Also a misalignment with the sense of self. Part of what is keeping some of you attached to this karmic loop is not, in some cases, is not really knowing yourself, is not really knowing who you are, or at least is not being solid within who you truly are. There are feelings of a lack of integrity here. I even want to say, and I say this, I don't mean to be offensive here. I don't mean to offend anyone, but I'm kind of getting a lack of a backbone here. A lack of being able to stand up for what it is you truly believe in or what it is you truly want. Allowing others to have power over you instead of taking this power and owning that power. Allowing others, or maybe this specific person or certain relationships or these relationships in general, allowing them to define what it is, who it is you are or what it is that you want. This feels like a very excessively controlling energy. This might be something that you learned from your father growing up. This might be a reflection of your relationship with your parents or your family when you were a child that you are working on overcoming at this time. Okay, show us more about this karmic loop, please, Spirit, for Ophiuchus. 8 of Cups, Ophiuchus. Oh, man. This also could be, this King of Pentacles could also be a spouse, as in your husband or the masculine side of your relationship. Then we have the King of Wands and the 5 of Wands. But actually, let's do it this way. The 5 of Wands to the King of Wands. Overall energy is the 2 of Wands. In terms of these karmic relationships or this specific karmic relationship or this karmic loop for you, the fact of the matter is you've just got to make a decision. 2 of Wands is the overall energy there. There's definitely a level of self-confidence and straight up disregard. And I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, but straight up disregard for whatever this King of Pentacles, either person or energy, has to say about it. Some of you, the problem here for you is family. And it's family values, what it is you've learned from your family, how it is your family is set up. It's in conflict with who you truly are or what it is you truly want. This could be a family that you have started with this King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles also may be a gaslighter, maybe gaslighting you, maybe trying to manipulate, well, actively, absolutely, in some cases, obviously manipulating you. But you really just have to walk away from it, Ophiuchus. I mean, like, regardless of the differing of opinion, regardless of the inner conflict. I mean, like, I say this about this card all the time. This is my opinions card, and opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. In terms of what the King of Wands thinks about that, he don't give a flying fuck. Go ahead and call him the honey badger, because honey badger don't give a fuck, okay? And we're not asking you to be overly self-righteous or overly selfish, but at some point, something's got to give, Ophiuchus, and you have just got to make the right decisions for yourself. You've got to come back to this discerning energy, the King of Swords, see what is truly going on here, run that up against what it is you truly want, how it is you want to feel, what it is you want to experience, which I'm pretty sure is true love, and draw the line in the sand. Hold that boundary, Queen of Swords. And then take this confidence of the King of Wands and be like, fuck all of y'all. I'm going after what it is I want. Or I'm going in the direction that is right for me. I'm going in a direction that holds these boundaries, that is in alignment with this discernment that I am now holding because of the understanding, the objective. Keep in mind, understand, every time I talk about this King of Swords energy, I use the word objectivity because it's not about feelings. Okay, because in some cases, for some of you, it's these feelings that you still have that is keeping you in this karmic loop. But like, really, if that part resonates with you, fuck the feelings, bro. Fuck the feelings, sis. Because that karmic loop is literally blocking the effects of Cupid's arrow trying to come in to bring you true love, real love. Those feelings may be shit. Those feelings may absolutely be an effect of Stockholm syndrome. And I'm definitely getting that from that King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, absolutely. When the energy of Stockholm syndrome hit my psyche, immediately I saw the King of Pentacles in reverse. So you may be connected with someone, either a specific person, could be your spouse, whatnot, whatever, or this is a belief system that has you in some sort of lack mentality, or you have somebody around you that is in some sort of lack mentality and has got their claws in you, got their chains around you, and is holding you down to keep you in service to them. I'm very much getting Beauty and the Beast type of situation. He was absolutely a King of Pentacles. In reverse, the Beast was. And he trapped Belle in there for his own bullshit. And she got all up in, oh, well, she fell in love with him. Straight up Stockholm syndrome. Stockholm syndrome, if you're unfamiliar with the phrase, is when you start to sympathize with your captors. And instead of seeking your own freedom from them and their bullshit, right? You sympathize, you empathize, you start to identify with, and then you get roped in. No. Set that chain ablaze, King of Wands, and move forward. This is how you get out of that karmic loop. You become discerning of what is actually going on around you in terms of this past situation or these past situations. You be objective about it, see it for what it truly is. You observe the feelings, see what you're feeling, understand and feel that. Okay, acknowledge the feelings, but then be objective and be discerning. Regardless as to what I'm feeling here, is this karmic loop holding me hostage? If the answer is yes, which most likely it is, Queen of Swords comes in and says, all right, we're going to clean this up. We're going to chop this out. 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 Fuck the feelings. We're going to chop all these things out. And then homeboy over here is going to come in with his woe is me energy, or his you can't do that. That's not how things work. Blah, blah, whoop-de-whoop, and all his righteous bullshit. And you're going to look him right in the face and say, I don't fucking care. Goodbye. There it is right there. I don't fucking care. Goodbye. Okay? All right. Let's get the closing message here for you. Closing message, potential outcome. Yes, for my Ophiuchus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, Spirit. All right. One last shuffle here. Closing message, potential outcome for my Ophiuchus, please, Spirit, in terms of love, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is the closing message, potential outcome here for Ophiuchus? First card you have is the Two of Cups. Okay. Oh, damn. There it is right there. Five of Pentacles. There you go. You are stuck in the karmic loop of pity party energy of woe is me. And then the Four of Pentacles reversed. Overall energy. Ha ha ha! Look at this, baby. These cards don't lie, my love. The devil. Codependency, toxicity, toxic cycles, feeling trapped, feeling stuck. But the thing about the devil is you absolutely can release yourself from the devil. The devil can't hold you. The devil doesn't have power over you. If you do not hold yourself, if you do not allow the devil to hold you there, if you do not allow yourself to give that power over to the devil, that is one of the biggest misconceptions of the devil. The devil has no power. The devil has no power of his or her own. They take the power of others and use that for themselves. The moment that you recognize this, King of Swords, I don't care who this Ophiuchus. This could be your mother. This could be your father. This could be your mentor. This could be your grandmother, your grandparent that raised you as a child. I don't care who they are, Ophiuchus. If it is toxic, if it is devilish energy, you have the right to release yourself from it. You have the power to release yourself from it, but you have to do it yourself. You have to stand up, grab that chain that's around your neck and slip yourself out of there, and then have the power and the authority and the follow through to walk away and to continue walking away. You best believe that you need to keep that boundary up, because the devil is going to do everything he or she can to get you back into that place that he was holding you before. But you have to have the follow through to not only walk away, but to continue walking away until you are far enough away from the devil that he no longer has influence or power over you. He can't touch you. But it's going to take you continuing to move away. Despite the devil's best efforts to rope you back in, you have to resist and just keep moving. Two of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles in reverse. It's this Five of Pentacles energy that I was picking up on, that I was seeing in my head surrounding this Stockholm syndrome or this woe is me type of energy. Five of Pentacles definitely represents misery loves company. Four of Pentacles represents holding on to something. Four of Pentacles can often be a hoarder type of energy, especially when it's reversed. You guys either have a specific relationship that is effectively holding you hostage. Okay, but what I want to say about that is you are not a victim here. You can change this cycle by changing your actions. You can change this cycle by agreeing to and allowing yourself to release this situation, regardless as to what they do. You can't control them. Four of Pentacles reversed is telling me that you need to let this go, but it's also telling me that this is a massive blockage. someone or something is trying to hold you down. But it could very well be an effect of your own self in terms of not allowing yourself to release this because of some sort of lack mentality. Woe is me, feeling left out in the cold. Five of Pentacles energy. The strongest thing that I get from that Five of Pentacles energy, though, is that this is you falling victim to or falling prey to someone else's efforts to keep you down or keep you locked into a specific karmic loop. You've got to release yourself from this, okay? All right, Ophiuchus, I'm going to leave it there. I love you guys so very much. I hope this was helpful for you. Please make sure to smash that like button. Like, share, comment, and subscribe if you feel so inclined and haven't done so already. Also, if you would like a private reading with me, I am available for that. Check the information in the description box below where you will find a list of the readings that I offer and my email address. Shoot me an email letting me know you're interested and I will be more than happy to get you all hooked up. With that said, Ophiuchus, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I look forward to connecting with you again for our next reading very, very soon. Yes? Excellent. Bye.